You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good afternoon, Kentucky.
You might know her from I Dream of Jeannie or Harper Valley PTA. She's starred in a number of various film, TV, and theater roles and is an iconic household name. And today she is here on the couch right next to me in Lexington getting ready for Comic-Con. Please welcome to the show, Miss Barbara Eden. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me.
How is Lexington treating you so far?
Beautifully.
Good. Do you like it here? Is it better than LA?
Oh, I don't think, you know, it's apples and oranges. You can't really, you can't compare.
Exactly. Well, let's get right to it.
Certainly is beautiful, though.
It is beautiful. The
wow.
horses.
Oh, well, your whole, the grass, everything is green and beautiful.
Come back in the summer.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. You will love it here.
Ah,
yes,
okay.
We'll have you back on in the summer.
Okay.
So let's talk about your role in I Dream of Jeannie, because that's really, it started in 1965, ran for 5 years, and I feel like that role has really stayed with you for your entire career. Can you tell us how it was playing her?
Well, first of all, remember it was a job.
It was a job.
I'm an actor, I act.
Yes.
But I loved doing it. Yes, it was 5 years of heaven. And of course I had my baby on the show. So the very first year I was pregnant. So that was a gift. I was doing two things I loved to do, you know, at once. I had a wonderful cast around me. Yes, it was, I will never forget it. Of course I went on to do other things, but people remember Jeannie, and that's all right. You know, she's always kind of right there.
Yes. Well, and then you went on to Harper Valley PTA. How was that?
Fun. Fun.
Good.
Yeah, oh, sure. She was a free lady. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Especially filming the movie. It was a very small budget movie, and we didn't expect it to do anything, and it just, my God, made so much money for the producers. They were very happy.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then we went on and did the TV series, which was a good time. I enjoyed it.
And I have to ask, what has been your favorite part of your career?
I really can't answer that. I like what I do. I enjoy acting. I enjoy singing. I enjoy doing theater. I also enjoyed Las Vegas. I headlined in Las Vegas, but it was a little more difficult, mainly because of the weather and your voice. You
yes,
know,
I'm sure. In the desert,
you've heard
it's hard.
of Vegas throat, you know.
Yes.
But I loved it because they have the best musicians, they have the best lighting, the best sound. It was a wonderful experience.
That's great. And I'm excited for people here in Lexington to get to meet you. I see that we have the bottle in front of us.
Yes.
The bottle that she popped out of in the first episode. So exciting. So we have this coming to Comic-Con.
Right.
And then obviously you. What else can people expect?
Well, what can they expect?
Yeah, or do people get to meet you and...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
They come up. Oh, actually, I truly enjoy doing these because I think I have the nicest, most polite fans in the whole world. And I know I do because I talk to other actors and they don't have the people I've got. I have nice people.
Oh, you're lucky.
I've got good people who come up so I enjoy talking to them, yes. And especially we do a Q&A, you know, and I can have a little repartee back and forth with the audience, and that's fun. I enjoy it.
That is great, and you know, it takes a wonderful person to have wonderful fans, so that also says a lot about you, too.
Well, I know they come, you know, I don't do anything about it.
You can take the compliment. We all love you, Barbara.
All
Do
right,
not worry
as my
about
mother said, just say thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my mother told me as well.
Just
Mom,
say
if you're
thank
watching.
you. Don't get it.
Just take the compliment. It'll be fine. So, can you tell us a little bit about the blink?
The blink.
What does that do?
Well, genies do that, of course.
Of course.
But it was, our first director was Gene Nelson. You're too young, you wouldn't remember Gene, but he was a very popular dancer actor at the time, and he decided that this would be the, and I agreed.
You agreed, and so there you were in your little
And the
Jeannie
blink,
outfit.
and the blink.
And the blink, and that summoned your powers.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Well, I know all the people who watched that were very jealous, probably of you being so beautiful and gorgeous, and then also having the powers.
Oh, yeah, well, I think it was the powers more than... Jeannie was kind of a tomboy, that's in my mind.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I've thought about her, yes. She was just ready for anything, you know?
Yeah.
It was, let's find out, what is this about? She was very curious. I enjoyed playing her.
That is great.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Eden, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come join us here on the show. And for those who want to meet Miss Eden in person, she will be at Lexington Comic-Con. Thank you again. It was such a pleasure to have you.
Well, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Of course. Make sure y'all stay with us. We have more Good Afternoon Kentucky after this.